Hey, and welcome to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Next Gen Edition. We are going to start a journey together here with Geralt of Rivia, or also known as the Butcher of Blaviken. As you can probably see here, it says continue. That's because my partner is a big fan of the Witcher games and I'm lending his account to play this game for you guys. I've personally never really played The Witcher myself, but I have seen the game. My partner wanted to show me how amazing this game is, just like how I want to show you guys how amazing this game is. This is the third game within the Witcher franchise. I've also never really played the first nor second game, but I've definitely seen some of the story, so I kind of know what's going on. But that being said, let's get into it. So let's start a new game. I can do fresh start, heart of stone only, or blood and wine only. Oh yeah, as you can see, I have the two DLCs here installed, Heart of Stone and Blood of Wine. And the background that you can see here right now is the Blood and Wine edition. And it can change. So if you have all three of them, the background constantly changes. And it's pretty funny or nice to look at. But let's get a fresh start. Here we go. And we can choose between difficulty. So we have just a story, enjoy a smooth ride through the world. Story and sword, which you are happy to be challenged. Blood and broken bones, which is you are a seasoned demanding gamer. Or death march, which is you are truly insane and loving it. Let's just do story and sword for now. Show tutorials, yes, please. Simulate the Witcher 2 save. Should I put that on or off? We can put it on. Ooh, what's going on? A war? Ooh. That's such a clean cut. What the fuck? Here he is. Geralt himself. Ooh. Goodbye, eye. Who's this? Who is she running from? And why is there a war going on? Ooh. Oh, she's right in the middle of the two clashing. Jesus. Oh. What happened to it? Turned into like a glass skull? Who's sleeping? Kaer Morhen, Witcher Keep, Banks of the Gwenlech? Oh, hello. What creeped into her bath exactly? Oh, there's someone else with us. Cool. Oh, I might have censored.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Ooh. Those scars look bad. What happened to our bag?
So, later then.
See you later.
We're getting dressed. Ooh, we can play. Welcome to the tutorial. Welcome to the Witcher Free Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each game will be saved in the glossary, where you will also find detailed information about the world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable the tutorial messages, go to the options menu. I think I'll need the tutorial for now. The minimap and objectives. The minimap is in the upper right hand corner of your display, shows your current location and the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap you will find the objectives of your active quest, of course. Ooh, so we have Witcher senses if we hold right click. We can turn this on or off. There we go, extinguish. Ooh, we have magic as well. Anything here? There is here.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
But of course. Oh, there's something here as well. Clothing?
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
So far it looks amazing. Is there anything else here? Oh, we can go out there.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
We have to get it. Ooh.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Yeah. Whoa, that looks amazing. Oh, someone's down there? Oh yeah. Are they training? Is there more stuff around here that we can interact with? Ah, there is here a key. To unlock locked doors, walk up to them and press E. Okay, sounds easy enough. Ah, there's perfume?
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Think that's it. So we have to go to the lower level. Okay. Here we go. Can't sprint yet. Ah, there was someone here.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Who's Ciri? I love the music. Really sets the tone.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Hmm? What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors.
Oh, so that's
Bring our young
Ciri?
damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Hello.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Oh, goodbye sword. Oh no, she got it.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right.
Nice.
Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course.
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Ah, she got on it before us. Oop. We can't do it faster. Up here. And up here.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Ooh. Do we go down here?
Ciri, cut it out.
She overreacting. Let's go down here.
Geralt? What is it? Come on.
Jump. Down here. And here. Oh. There we go. Oh, do we have to go down here? There we go. We won. They got some nasty scars on them.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
You could have said that you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep. Also, his name
So
is
you did
Vesemir.
the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Ooh.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's start with the fundamentals.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
For combat, witches must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plague-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants to match the strength and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies. Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of the trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat, which is also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Interesting. So we have to press Z to select or deselect a target. When you have a target selected, all of your attacks are directed towards it. You don't have to select a target during combat, but doing so can help you focus on a specific opponent. Fair enough. So we can select.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
Strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
And with less shift, it's heavy
Position,
attacks.
Siri. Footwork. Remember.
To dodge to one side, indicate a direction using WASD and press Alt. Okay. So we just have to dodge his attacks. There we go.
I'm too old for this shit.
To roll out of a blow, choose a direction using WASD again and press space. So you have to do that twice.
Now, parry.
Hold right click to parry attacks, okay. There we go.
Pretend
That's
now,
2.
live later. Repulse.
And the third.
Strike.
Press right click just before your opponent strikes to perform a counter attack. Ah, nice.
Damn it.
There we go, we did it again. And then one more time it looks like.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen.
With Quinn, press tab to open quick access menu. And then Quen. Select the Quen sign using your mouse and press left click to make it active, okay. And then to cast it, press Q.
Siri,
Ooh.
Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Ooh. So it's like its own shield. Like he said, yeah. So we have to attack him as well.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni is up here, okay. There we go.
See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Okay, so Igni is fire.
Alright, Geralt, come on.
We got Art.
See that, Siri?
Ooh.
Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Axie.
Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind.
Ah. So it makes you like
Better now. Show her, Geralt.
sleepy or like not in control of your body, and then Erden. Ooh, we got hit.
Shit. See this, Siri? Come on.
Oh, we casted like a. It's a magic trap, I see.
Don't worry, Siri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Okay, and then middle mouse. Oh, I threw it a bit too far.
Stop showing off.
There we go. Let's stand here. And we have to aim at these two, okay. There we go. Free training. The combat tutorial is now over. If you want to continue training with Vesemir, to stop training, simply sheath your sword by pressing C.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
There we go. Damn.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri?
Where's she at?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
You're in trouble.
What the?
There's something in it. It started snowing. Ooh.
Vesemir.
What's happening?
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No.
What happened? Who were they? Why did it turn snowy all of a sudden? Witcher potions are deadly to ordinary folk. That's interesting, so not everyone can drink their potions. Oh, we had a nightmare? So we're in Temeria.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
I dreamt of Kaer Morhen.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. It seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
We will. I'm not worried about that.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
Then we trained with Ciri.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stick.
Ah, so they're called the Wild Hunt.
It was just a dream.
Ciri in my dreams might mean that she's in danger.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
It's time to go.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberry.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
The unicorn? Oh. Shall we tell him about it? It's a stuffed unicorn we used in band once.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Ooh, what's
Wait.
the
Hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
ghouls? Life on the continent and in the Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Okay. I
That
see.
stench.
Ooh. There we go. Ooh, we got one. And another. Ooh. And there's one left, I see. There we go. Ooh! Fucking decapitated him. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Vitality regenerations. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, while playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slot. For quick use during combat, press R or F to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press R now to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we can loot them. Here we go. What, there's a note here? Bandits calling themselves Temeria soldiers are hiding in nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by Imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Star, Gwynleaf. So there's a war going on between the two. But let's put that away. Some stuff here. Are the other ghouls also lootable? We got venom extract and ghoul's blood. Can we do anything with it? And we got a monster tooth as well. Oh, there's something here. A monster here and ghoul's blood. Anything else or perhaps? Just some more stuff we can get. Plants. Is that for alchemy perhaps? To make poisons? Oh, there's something here. Oh, it's the crystal skull that...
Third skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
I think it may be when the raven turned into like the skull thingy. Let's get on to Roach.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Uh, Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of the next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, press X. So it's like a whistle.
Because you can
Hold left shift while moving to canter.
Because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
We just follow Vesemir? Ah yeah, it says there. Double press and hold left shift while moving to gallop. Ah.
It's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirne.
Ah, so the horse also has
Radovid's
stamina? I
pledged to
see.
restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Fair enough, yeah. So there's a war between Temeria and another side? Oh.
We going? Help me! Help!
Ooh, what's that? Ooh. Is Vesemir okay? Took the horse and left.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
What happened exactly?
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
What is that response?
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us a thing.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw.
What?
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah, a woman.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Can we talk with him again? A new entry has been added to the bestiary. Press backspace to open up the menu and read it. Ah, here we go. And then entries in the bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies for how best to fight them. So we have, oh, it was a griffin, which falls underneath the hybrid. And it says that I, half eagle, half tomcat, just like the just like on the Lord's crest. Kept this one was carrying me that cow. Instead of a scepter, griffin attacks witness name unknown. Griffins were once only found high in the mountains, where they would hunt meermoths and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of a much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns where folk with the means to hire a witcher are likely to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft-encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch-griffins. So there's different types of them. That's interesting. Can we talk with the merchant again?
Greetings.
No. So perhaps anything here that we can get? Oh, it doesn't look like it, but here's our horse. When on the road, hold left shift without steering to automatically follow its path. Your horse won't lose stamina while using it. Okay.
Whoa there, Roach. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Could be.
And too, we need to watch ourselves in White Orchard, and we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Populated areas, you are nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witches, and local happenings. Nice. Ooh.
Slow now.
Hold E to dismount. That's easy enough.
Run, Roach.
Do we park it here? What? Road.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
So there's a war between Temeria and Nilfgaard, and they took this land.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Freaks? Are we looked upon as freaks? Everyone is kind of
Beg your pardon
staring.
for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Option marks will open up the shop panel. Okay. So these are the shops. It's a pretty busy place here.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Is there a contract on the griffin?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Can you show me what you got?
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Double click on an item to purchase it. And escape to close it. Okay. So we got some cards here. Are there Gwen cards? We can get them, I think. Let's get this. And the rest is just alchemy ingredients and food, I imagine. Yeah. Perhaps we can look at that later on. I'm looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogues option with marked X's will end the conversation. Okay. Thank you for everything.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Fair enough.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
I've got a new Gwen card. If you want to examine it, open the game menu and go to the Gwen deck panel. Can we do that? Ooh. So we got a glossary, which is about bestiaries, tutorials, character books, and crafting. Let's look at it. Here we go. Oh, this is the alchemy thing. If you want to see a list of components or ingredients required for a given formula or diagram when you enter the shop panel, select it and perform the pin action. Fair enough. If you select a crafting diagram or alchemy formula and pin it, a list of components or ingredients needed to create that item will appear in the shop panel. This makes it easier to keep track of what you still need to acquire. Oh, that's handy. Can we look at the tutorials here? So we got additional content. So we have alternate series appearance. You can change series appearance in the game menu. Okay. And we also have with someone called Dandelion. And Nilfgaardian armor appearance, beard and hairstyle set, elite crossbow, new armor. Okay. So it's just custom stuff. And then we have bombs, climbing, combat, dialogue, Gwent, and a HUD, horses, movement. Okay. We also have characters. Ah, this is Cyrilla or Ciri from his dream. Cyrilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon What can I possibly say about her? That we call her Ciri for short, that she was born in 1251, that she has ashen hair and a scar on her cheek. All true, and that's the Cirilla I know best, the one I first laid eyes upon, those many years ago, the one who seemed thoroughly, well, not ordinary, but certainly not as extraordinary as she in fact is. For Cyrilla is also a highly skilled witcher, heiress to several thrones, the last bearer of the Elder Blood, a powerful source endowed with exceptional magic, talent, and the Lady of Time and Space. Ooh, is she like a god or something? And also, what does it mean, Elder Blood? Her hair color and date of birth seem rather incidental now, don't they? I could also tell you she is Geralt's adopted daughter, but that would be a gross simplification. Ciri is much more. She is his destiny, his unexpected child, someone bound to the Witcher by fate most inextricably tangled fetters. Following age-old Witcher tradition, Geralt took Ciri to Kaer Morhen when she came into his care. There he and Vesemir taught her in the ways of the professional monster slayer. It was then that her magic talents were first revealed, and they discovered she was a source. Ciri's gifted gift proved a curse as well. Because of it, she would one day have to hide from the entire world, even Geralt. Ooh, why though? So we have someone called Dandelion. I would wager anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste, and therefore already familiar with me, Dandelion, and the role that I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by way of self-portrait, for the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the lights of my star has yet to reach. Born in 1229, a talented poet and troubadour, a graduate of Oxenford Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unequaled lover appreciated, and in some cases adored, by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator and a stirring orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion as painted by his friends and promoters. This image is of course somewhat overbright in its coloring. I personally prefer to think myself as a dedicated artist in thrall to his muse, one of whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I was and am, forever will remain, a close friend of the steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronically in this present work and his story, which I shall sling till the end of my days. Ah, so the Dandelion is like a friend to Geralt? Then we got Ascol. All witches have a great deal in common, but with Ascol and Geralt, the similarities are particularly striking. They first met as two boys at the age swinging wooden swords at Kaer Morhen. They went through an ordeal together, the first round of selections, murderous chances, the trial of the grasses, and training of the gauntlet. The Witcher daunting obstacles, they also received hidings together for more than one act of childish delinquency. When they became adults, they walked the path separately, but still reconvened at Kaer Morhen nearly every winter to wait out the cold, drink their successes, and remember the fallen comrades. Though Ascol never gained Geralt's renown, he equaled the White Wolf in experience and carried out his contract with his care and efficiency. Death had almost taken him many times during his hunt, yet an ironic twist, the hideous scar on his face, came not from a monster claw, but from the blade of the Daedry Adaman, his highly unpredictable, unexpected child. Ah, so he had a child, and that is what caused his scar? They had like a fight or something? Also, is White Wolf another nickname for Geralt? Then we have Geralt of Rivia himself. Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. When we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongues said that he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree before I provoked someone else into doing the same to us both. Those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about the world-famous monster hunter, the man known in elder speech as Gwynblade, or in our younger yet no less noble tongue as the White Wolf, for Geralt is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough and tumble practitioner of a dirty trade. But peer closer, and you will soon discover he is a man of unplumbed depths, unique views, and vast world-spanning experience. On the surface he is introverted, tight-lipped, one might even say gruff, but underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor, and an honest readiness to help his friends, be it with a bit of sound advice or the masterful applications of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive. I was with him through hard times and good, helping with wise advice, warm words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in its earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle and, for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. Interesting. So he's known as by multiple names as Gwynblade, White Wolf, and I think it was also the Butcher of Blaviken. Then we have Lambert, the youngest among the Witchers of Kaer Morhen and perhaps the last ever trained within its walls. By the start of our tale, Lambert had proven his chops many times over, having hunted down many a mighty beast and traversed nearly a continent's realms several times over. Yet he had also developed a reputation of arrogance and sardonic humor, and his gruff and at times exclusively blunt manner could irritate even his fellow witchers of the School of the Wolf. Whatever his vices, it went without saying that Lambert would brave the fires of any hell for his companions. Interesting. So it's kind of like not everyone likes him a whole lot, as from what I can read, but he will do anything to save his friends. Then we have Vesemir as well. Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School and most likely the oldest witcher of any school of the continent. About as long in years as the ruins of Kaer Morhen themselves, and though eternally complaining about his creaky bones, this master of witcher trade no thought to a well-deserved retirement. Grey but still spry, he continued to play the monster hunting trade into his golden years, effectively too, as he'd seen more beasts than all of his students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor in Geralt's youth, over the years he had become something of an adoptive father and mentor to the other witches, always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. In the spring of 1272 our story begins. Vesemir had joined Geralt on his search for Yennefer, trekking with him through war-ravaged Temeria. Interesting. So, like, I imagine the Vesemir is like a father figure to both Lambert, Geralt, and Askel. Perhaps even Ciri. But she calls him uncle. That's sweet, though. And then we have Yennefer of Vengenberg. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. In the time since then, their friendship had, however, been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, creases and breakups. Geralt and Yennefer loves provide irrefutable proof of the thesis of that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer after a long separation full of adventures from them both, gotten back together again. Their moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Yennefer captive. The Witcher set out once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. So they're kind of like, so they are opposites of each other, but they are still attracted. And it looks like the wild hunt, which we saw in Geralt's stream, who took or wanted to take Ciri, got Yennefer, and he wanted to save her, but somehow along the way he lost his memory. And he didn't remember Yennefer, I imagine. But once he did, now he's after her. So I imagine not so long ago he recovered all of his memories again. That's interesting. So that's all for the characters for now. We don't have books yet. And we have some crafting. But it says only blacksmiths can forge weapons and only armorers can craft armor. Look for their icons on the map and the mini-map. Okay, that's easy enough. Can we talk with Vesemir perhaps?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
We've been on the path for half a year now.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you. That's it.
See you later, Vesemir.
Can we talk with anyone here? I hear a cat that's angry. Oh, is the cat scared of us? Can we talk with these people perhaps?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Option marks with an upside down triangle will make use of the axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. So we can make them talk. Talk now.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Ooh. That was interesting. So the XC makes us do what they want, or do. How do I say this? If we put them upon the character will do what we want them to do. Okay, there we go. Can we talk with the lady again, perhaps?
More, There are 4
Oh, there's
factions.
someone here.
For what?
Factions, teams, suits. Similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in my noggin.
Can we talk with them?
What a waste of time. The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
They don't know yet.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Poppycock? Horsewoman of war, what do you mean?
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
You can write about war, what it's really like.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Exactly. So war make it to Novigrad yet? What's Novigrad?
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
That's it for now.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Option mark with the cards will begin a game of Gwent. Sure, we can play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Do you want to begin the Gwent tutorial? Yes, please. Welcome to Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. Players are generals and cards are their forces. So I will go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use them wisely. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. Okay, I see. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the cards can be placed. So you have close combat, ranged, and siege. And this player is a siege combat, okay. Some unit cards have special abilities. This Kedwayne Siege Expert special ability is called Moral Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. So freezing is the front. Okay, and then you have, is that haze or like mist? And then you got rain. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw, but let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Press enter to select a card from your hand. Press enter again to place it on the battlefield. So we can place any one of these. Let's just place this first. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your unit. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding space. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing rounds until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine a winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both players' total strength is reset to 0. Sounds easy enough for up until now. Okay, we can perhaps put this down. So we have a siege. No, archer. Perhaps can put down another one. Ooh, so we're tight now. Yay. What's the best way to go about it? Maybe it's best if we pass for now. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life gems. They put down an archer. We can also put one down. Put this one down. Perhaps we can do this. There we go. So he loses the points for his first card. Ah, he cleared the weather. Let's put this down. There we go. We can pass as well. So we won. Ooh, we got a card. Oh, because we play in the Northern Realms. I see. Let's put this down. Ah, fuck. Put this down, perhaps. He fucked himself over by doing that. Perhaps. still gonna go back to 1. But at least we have 3. There we go, and we won. There is no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high value cards immune to the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from the vendors, like we did with the lady.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
We beat him. A very miraculous guide to Gwen. Can we read it? Use A and D to switch between unread books and scrolls. Once read, they are added to the book panel in the glossary. So we have the guide to Gwen. The tome you hold in your hand, commissioned by the most gracious Duke, the Barry, shall make use of magic most arcane to display which Gwen cards are currently missing from your collections. You need but open it and repeat in your mind, how about a round of Gwent, and the following shall appear. So there's Velen 47, Novigrad 36, the Skellige Isles 28, Royal Palace and Vizima's 1, Kaer Morhen 1, number of cards which can be still won from players of no particular renown or skills 47. So I'm imagining these are all the places where you can have battles with. And this is the letter from Yennefer. Dear friend, forgive me for not asking about your health or how you have been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet and soon ride to Willoughby, near Vizima. And don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await your reunion, I won't be able to wait eagerly or otherwise very long. Your dear friend Yennefer. P.S. I still love the unicorn. Can we talk with this guy? His name is Gantero Dim.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
I'm not in the mood.
Don't generally drink with strangers.
Come, I know this to be a vile place. You might down a little glass merely to aid digestion.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh, he knows his name. Her name.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yen?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witch.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Know who I am?
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
So do you know where Yennefer is?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask, is this about love?
Of course it's about love.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Ooh, he's gone already. So we have to ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. See? Can we talk to Vesemir about it?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Oh no.
See you later, Vesemir.
So I'm guessing we just go out. Oh, I didn't mean to jump. Here we go. Oh, hello.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
I won't stay long.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
I highly doubt that.
Let's dance.
There we go. Oh, one more.
Nice meeting you.
That was easy. Can we loot them perhaps? Oh, there's some stuff here. And an old goat hide? Nice. Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach a certain milestone in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own, of course. Anything we can loot? Someone called us a freak. I'm guessing we just look around here a bit. Wanted honeycombs will pay top coin. Large quantities welcome to Mira the herbalist. We can take care of that for her, perhaps. Notice boards. Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. A damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map with the following icon. Ah, I see. So this is one? I'm guessing we can just take them all and read them in a bit. There is much interest to be found in the world's dense forest and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you peruse a notice board, question markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. Seek them out to learn what secrets they hold. So can we look at our map and look at it? Every important location you have discovered will be marked on the map. To jump to your current objective, press tab. To scroll the map, hold left click and move the mouse. Your current objective is marked. Available quests are also marked. Here you can see the objective of your currently tracked quest. If there are any multiple objectives, you can switch between them by pressing V. You can see a minimap showing an overview of the region. Use Z to increase and decrease its size, of course. There we go. So this is the whole map for now. And we are here. And to be able to talk with the Nilfgaardian about Yennefer, it's here, I see. And there is a quest available right next to us. Okay, that's cool. Perhaps we can explore more. Ah, there's something here still? No, never mind. Perhaps we can explore more in the next episode. I hope you guys like this episode by now. For now. Oh, we got some new stuff. When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you are not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press V to start tracking it. Okay. So I will leave this episode for now. I think in the next episode we're gonna do some of the quests that we got from this notice board. We can read through them and see what we have to do. And perhaps talk to the Nilfgaardians and ask about Yennefer and where she's at. Why are the kids just running straight into me? But yeah, I'll see you guys then.